Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today we are trying a little bit a different format, and instead of commentating a replay for you, I decided to show you a live game where I'll be playing and commentating at the exact same time. So as you can see, we are already in the game. We are playing against a player called Roch, and I'm already starting here with my barracks, with my lumber mill, I mean sawmill this time, with humans. And we are starting with some peasant production really quickly. We are on the new 4-player map that was added in the last patch. Of course, we can wish him good luck, have fun. So, yeah, there are 4 positions where you could spawn. We spawned on this position, which is kinda good for defense. There is just one really narrow entrance, which makes it pretty easy to defend. So I definitely don't mind this position. Of course, the main thing will be to quickly find our enemy. At least start harassing him a little bit, and if we can, we'll try to steal the trolls in the middle, which is always really nice. It gives you a nice resource boost, nice advantage in the beginning of the game. So if we can do that, we'll definitely try to utilize that. But yeah, for now, we are just finishing the barracks. Fortunately, we finished the sawmill a little bit earlier than that, so we can gather some extra wood and immediately go for the second farm. Of course, the barracks will be a little bit later since we build them a little bit more in the front, so overall the food won't be there much quicker, and we'll have a little bit later archers, but at least we don't have to wait there. Maybe I'll actually build it here, so once we take out these trees we can fit in another farm, though it might still fit in there if we don't spawn any unfortunate farmhouses there. And immediately when I produce my first archer, I'm taking him and going to the middle, where there are the trolls. You don't have any other enemies on your way there from any position, so it's really pretty simple. Just take it like this with an archer. When he starts returning, you shoot him again, and you just continue retreating. If he hits you, it shouldn't be a problem. You should start retreating again really soon, even if you lose an archer. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but you still want to kill the trolls, not just for the resources you will get from it, but also to prevent your enemy from getting the resources for himself. We don't see any scouts from the opponent yet, which means he might be quite far away from us, or he's not scouting. For example, I'm also not scouting right now because I'm rather focusing on killing the neutrals to gather the resources from that. So it's kinda up to you. Maybe what we'll do now is to leave one archer here at home just for defense on the barracks, and we'll quickly try to go for the second troll. We get the resources, 135 gold when you kill the troll with archers, which you want to do because with swordsmen you need more of them to do that, and you can't really utilize the barracks in this way or in any better way. So not the biggest value, but of course still pretty nice. And I think it's kind of balanced as archers get a little bit less resources from the neutral kills because it's a little bit easier to kill the neutrals with them, so it's totally fine. We can definitely work with that. We need to definitely put another peasant on our farm, so we'll do that during the poll. Wait for the peasant to retreat to the retreat with the gold to the drop-off point, which is our town hall in this case. Now just continue producing more and more units, and maybe we can also build another farm once we get the gold. Will also fell, which is really good. And yeah, this is not ideal positioning. This position is good for defense, but we have really small amount of building space there, which is definitely quite tough in certain situations. Maybe let's leave one archer there already. Since we still haven't seen our enemy, he might come with even a bigger army, not just one scout, so let's be careful. Maybe we can scare him away when we start shooting him from the barracks, even with just one archer. That's always still okay. We cleared these archers. That's pretty easy once you have enough of your archers. Now we can deal some free damage to these bandits, just to kind of gather some resources, experience, and force them away from here. I mainly want to gather the experience, as it's pretty easy on these bandits, but if you are one-shotting them one by one like this, you should be able to kill them before they retreat. Sometimes it doesn't work too well, as you saw now, but you can definitely try it. Maybe let's prepare. I mean, now I would like to make, of course, here we are farming experience. That's totally fine. It should be our group number 2, and would like to set up another barracks once we get the wood for that. And of course we also need another farm, but let's first try to make the barracks. That's only 400 wood, so we can do that now. Try to build it here, but we cannot fit it in there, so we just have to do it like this. And bring this to our army. Maybe one more guy on wood, even on this side maybe. And yeah, let's go for the farm. Do right here as well. And we cleared this, so now I want to do... I want to make one footman, so we can capture this. And we'll continue to the other direction. I still haven't seen him. Single unit, also the base, so he could be potentially even going knights or munchers. I think even for humans, but I'm not 100% sure. Which might be a problem, even though with many archers you should be able to kill that on open field. Or even in your base, of course, in enemy base. Might be more difficult if he also utilizes arrows on his peasants, for example, with the reserve bows upgrade, but overall it should be pretty fine. We're once again running quite low on food, but still there is some space. And actually, oh, this is not looking good. Some wolves attack me. And we found his base. He's going for barracks, so we one-shot this peasant, and hopefully I can find something that I could kill here.
Our forces are under attack.
We'll of course try to get some free kills in here before we leave, but he has more archers there. Of course I have way more units at home. Let's try to not lose any more units. These guys have nice levels, so we'll try to retreat with them. Hopefully these bandits will just run away when I start shooting on them. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, they did. Okay. We want to capture this, so we have vision from the back. And now I think actually it's a good time to upgrade our main building. So when the night ends, let's not lose any archers here. The skeletons, when the night ends you want to get tier 2, so you can get the upgrade, sharpened arrows for your archers. We delayed his barracks a little bit, but it won't be any major hit for him. We can't rely on that being like super effective. Maybe even one more guy on wood. Yeah, we are really struggling with wood right now. We can even reposition our archer army here in terms of defense. Maybe we can try some wolf kills in the middle. Yeah, this should be quite fine. He's actually in the middle with lots of archers, so try to get some free kills. This is a level 3 archer, I would definitely like to kill that. Which we didn't manage to do still. But now I killed him. I should have way more archers here, so he shouldn't be fighting me, but he is doing that, so this should be really effective for me. Now I kinda missed my shot there. I was moving too quickly, but we'll kill the archers while also trying to deal with the wolves, so I'm not even targeting anymore, just to AoE everything down. And we still have way more units here. We can go for the arrows. We also freed up lots of population, so for a while we don't have to worry about any new farms. And yeah, let's take like 3 of these, and if we can fit a smithy somewhere, that would be really good. Maybe even here. I don't think we can place it anywhere else. Of course, with one eye you always need to keep checking the minimap if the enemy is coming from somewhere or not. And yeah, now I will probably just take my archers from home. Oh, I have kinda bad ping there, but seems fine. We'll take this swordsman, bring him to this side, so we have some vision. And we'll try to go through the middle, or maybe even from the bottom to the enemy base. Maybe still a good idea to keep at least one archer at home. We have the arrows, as you can see. Arrows sharpening is finished. We can also add this to our group. We could go for expansion, but first I need to check if our enemy has expansion. Maybe he's preparing an attack, or he's playing really turtle. Then we can try either to push him or go for the expansion ourselves. And my units will start going through the wrong direction. So now let's start regrouping at home. Preparing some extra units there. And maybe even cancel this to get one cannon, and he's going for expansion as I kind of predicted, so we just went to the right location. Few free kills on these peasants, and he's actually going for my base, I think, so that's good that we have some protection there, because he probably wants to do a base trade, doesn't want to fight my army, and if we reach this we should still be able to kill him here, but I'm not sure actually. He will utilize barracks, of course, which will be kinda nasty. I'm really close to that. I need to retreat a little bit further. But we have good levels. We killed all his leveled up archers before, so this should be kinda easy. We of course want to keep producing during this whole fight still. Now we are having some small problems with the food. Also he didn't even utilize all his archers at once. Another mistake by him. I think he's also not getting food now, so maybe he'll start starving in a second as well. And this seems like a really free win, I think. He will probably surrender at any moment. We still have lots of units at home that he can bring as a reinforcement. We of course want to build a farm. As I said, we are struggling with food a little bit. Maybe down here it will be actually a good position. You want to split the archers a little bit to shoot him from two sides. Finish the enemy archer first. He's saying that I'm really good. He's Czech, same as me, so he's speaking in my language, so I understand him. But I know that he watches my videos, so if you're watching right now, thanks for this game. Definitely pretty interesting. Do you even learn something? But I mean, I think you should not have fought in the middle. And of course right now when I already had leveled up archers and you didn't have them anymore, it was a pretty easy fight. And also the expansion was kinda risky once you lost the fight in the middle, but if I didn't scout you, you would get an advantage after some time, so also a valid try for a comeback. So yeah, a victory, we got 50 points here. We can check the results. 9,600 gold, almost 3,000 wood. He definitely had less resources there. We produced more units, of course micromanagement way better on our side, really good kill loss ratio. 2 more buildings, so a little bit better infrastructure. I'm actually not even sure there. I think outposts shouldn't count for this because it's buildings constructed and you don't construct outposts, you capture them. So I think that didn't count into that, but I probably had the smithy, which he most likely didn't have. We both had 2 barracks, a lumber mill. He actually built an expansion, so that's another building for him, but that probably wasn't finished, so I don't think it counted here. So he probably just had the smithy and 1 farm more. So that will be the building difference. He actually killed a little bit more neutrals than me, even though it's just 8, so it's probably the wolves that he was killing in the middle where when I found him there. So he just got some small advantage in terms of neutral kills, but immediately lost his whole army for that, so that definitely wasn't worth it. I think what he should have done there is just run away. Yeah, he would still lose some units, but he would at least maintain some of his leveled up archers, and then he could regroup and either go for the expansion still, or maybe try to make some quick cannons, or just more archers than me, buy some potions or whatever, farm some neutral somewhere else, and try to win that way. But once you lose your leveled up archers, it's really difficult if the enemy still has them. Even if you will have even more units than he has, you will just most likely not win, even if you are in defense. So leveled up units are really important, and if you work for those levels really hard during the first night, you don't want to lose those units basically at any cost. Yeah, even if you lose half of them and don't get any kills, it's better than if he killed maybe half of my army but lost everything. So I think that's why he should have retreated there. But yeah, nice game, 10 minutes. Definitely let me know, guys, in the comments if you enjoy this type of format. It's of course something a little bit different. It's much harder, of course, to play and commentate at the same time, but I have slight experience with that from other games. Mainly from Armies of Exigo, that I'm also making here content from that game here on my channel. So I decided to try it here as well. Of course, if you want me to catch playing some more chill games, I mean team games mainly, then you can come to my stream, but I never actually recorded a live ranked game, ranked 1v1 before, so this is something a little bit new. Definitely, as I said, let me know in the comments if you enjoy this, if I should make more videos like this, or if you rather prefer the replay review commentated format where you can see both players at once. I tell maybe more information there, but you don't see the live movement, what I'm doing exactly at the exact moment. So as I said, a little bit different. I will probably try to continue with both formats for a while, but maybe eventually we'll just stick to one of them. Yes, so once again, let me know in the comments, and I'm looking forward to seeing your feedback. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care, guys.